And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dover, Delaware for the 2018 DIAA Volleyball State Tournament Bracket Reveal. That's a mouthful, Jason. And, hey, it's only 7:30 Pacific time. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, along with you, Len Evans, Nick Howday. And we're happy to be doing this. Jason, we did it for basketball. Had a great time. It's been a long night here in Dover. Let's get down to the business.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Christmas time for all those fans watching at home.
Yeah, so we thanks for sticking around and being patient with us, and we're ready to go, right, Len? Alrighty, so let's pull up. I got to hit right here. All right, slide number 1. I haven't done this before. This is Pat Ariana's territory here. Number 24, St. George's, the champions of the Blue Hen Conference Flight A, winners of 9 straight to the end of the season, and they're going to take on from the Henlopen North, and we're going to hear that a lot tonight.
Yes.
Caesar Rodney finished with a record of 12-3. This match is at Caesar Rodney, I believe. And it is at Caesar Rodney. Jason, this is a good one. Caesar Rodney, a tough team, kind of flew under the radar as much as a 12-3 team could.
Yeah, they had a great year. Like you said, they were in that competitive Henlopen North. And St. George's, like you said, they're on a roll right now. They're the Flight A champs and had a great end of the season after that slow start.
And you'll see at the bottom, 11-1-18. That's Thursday night for all of round 1. So this is the first matchup that we have. And the winner of this one takes on the number 18, Conrad Red Wolves. Congratulations, Red Wolves. You earned yourself a bye. Conrad, Jason, we know they have a big front line with Leah Camilli, Stephanie Kaleja, Julie Kaleja, and Alyssa Favel in the back. That's a tough team.
Yeah, they had a real solid end to their season, finishing 12-3. Good win over Cape Henlopen on Friday, so they're ready for this tournament.
And that's right. We will reveal the location of this game a little bit later. All right, let's move right along. Number 23, Caravel, 8-7 against 8-7 St. Mark's. People might be asking, Jason, why is a team with the same record? One's 23rd, one is 10. It's strength of schedule, and St. Mark's got a ton of bonus points. So the Spartans only one game over 500, but they got the 10 seed, and they're going to take on the Buccaneers. We know all about St. Mark's with Savannah Siemens, Abby Thibodeau, Alyssa Berggren, Caravel, Courtney Maxwell, Katie Paoli. It's a lot of good players on both sides. This should be an interesting match.
Yeah, it's probably one of the better first-round matches. Both these teams, like you said, they're 8-7. Both had tough schedules, so it's going to be interesting to see that match. That's going to be a good match at St. Mark's on Thursday night.
That is correct. The winner of this match gets number 7, Smyrna Eagles. Congratulations to Smyrna. The Henlopen were champions again. They also won the Henlopen Conference Championship today against Indian River. Smyrna at 9-6, I believe, and they are a good team. They have Danny Wanless does a great job down there. Smyrna with Morgan Holman at the libero position, and we have Kenley Cook, Markeisha Bennett. There's a lot of talent in Smyrna, and they played St. Mark's this year, and that could be a rematch. It could be Caravel.
Yeah, and that could be a great second-round matchup. So congratulations, like you said, to Smyrna earning the first-round bye.
Congratulations, Eagles. Let's move right along. 22, Sussex Central sneaking in for the first time since 2008. And the Golden Knights, congratulations to you. They are taking on number 11, Tower Hill, champions of the Independent Conference. Tower Hill went through a real tough stretch in the middle of the season, made some positional changes, and they look like
it's going to be an interesting matchup.
All righty, so Thursday night, Tower Hill and Sussex. That's going to be at Tower Hill, by the way.
Correct.
So, and we know what Tower Hill is like. It's cozy, it's a little noisy, and it's a great home court advantage for the Hillers. But Sussex Central, we know they're going to give everything they got coming up north on Thursday. The winner of this matchup gets number 6, Delaware Military Academy, the Seahawks. I'm a little surprised at the seeding. We weren't privy to all the deliberations, but congratulations to the Seahawks. They are back at number 6, and they take on the winner of the Sussex Central Tower Hill, Brianna Garvey, Longera, and a lot of good players.
Yeah, and a great,
a long night, folks.
a great season for them, like you said, 9-6 in that tough Diamond State Conference.
Yeah, that's right. This is that Diamond State was unbelievable this year. We're going to see some more Diamond State teams. You better believe it before this is done. Moving on to the next bracket, or the next matchup. Number 21, St. Elizabeth against number 12, Newark Charter. Jason, Newark Charter last year missed the tournament at 6-9. We asked them before the season why we should believe in Newark Charter, and they proved us. They proved that we should believe in the Patriots. They had a great season also in the Diamond State. St. E's plays a really, really tough schedule. Got some nice wins for the Vikings, and here they are at 21, and they're going to be playing at Newark Charter on Thursday night.
Yeah, and that's a great matchup. Like you said, both teams had success this year, and it's great to see them matched up together in that first round.
The winner of this match takes on, to the right here, number 5, Delmarva Christian. I missed just a little bit. Now we're going to move right back. Delmarva Christian, the Royals from the ESIAC, the Eastern Shore Conference. The winners of that conference, not an automatic bid, but Jason, they were, I think their final record was determined to be 13-3, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 14-3. They are. I saw them play at Newark. They're long. They're athletic. You know, they got some girls who can really get up there, and they're going to be a real challenge for that St. E's or Newark Charter. A match could go either way. Yeah,
correct. And a great season, like you said, for Delmarva Christian, and they earned the 5 seed. Great job out of the Royals.
Seems like every year that they're right up there. You know, it's really quiet, but they're doing it downstate against a lot of teams that we don't hear about. So Delmarva Christian is in. Let's move on to the next matchup. Number 20, Mount Pleasant, Blue Hen Conference Flight B champions. Congratulations, Green Knights. Nick's smiling over there, the alma mater. And they take on Wilmington Friends. Friends started the season 1-4, and they put together, I believe, a 7 or 8 match winning streak. They have one of the most talented players in the state in Danny Nathan. They also have Jaden Elliott, Katrina Nix, Kayla Farley. They're loaded. Mount Pleasant has some weapons in the middle. It's particularly Zaria Newson, about 6'3", so they're going to need her to play some real defense in the middle. Yeah,
like you said, Mount Pleasant's got some height, and Wilmington Friends has some power.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if the Green Knights can block, do a good job at the net and block the Friends hitters.
So there you go, the Green Knights and the Quakers on Thursday night. The winner travels to an undetermined location. Wilmington Charter is the 4 seed. The location of this match not yet set, but the Force finished with a record of 13-2, and they are your 4 seed. And Jason, they just played Friends. If they were to meet in the second round here on Saturday next week, they just played Friends a week ago on Monday. But you never know. Mount Pleasant could get through. But the Wilmington Charter is a tough team.
And the Force have won 11 in a row after a 2-2 start. So they're on a roll right now, playing some great volleyball with some great wins over Ursuline and other teams. So watch out for them.
Wilmington Force, of course, we'd have to mention their leader, Maddie Matheny, but she's not alone. They have McCormick and Swanson. There are some good players on the Force, and they're going to be a force in this tournament. Next up, number 19, St. Thomas More. They fooled us against Red Lion, and that is an interesting matchup. Don't know much about St. Thomas More. If you're not familiar, they were in the ESIAC this year. Finished with a record of 10-5. A lot of bonus points. Got them solidly into the tournament at the 19th seed.
Yeah, and like you said, that's a great job by the Ravens. They were a young team. And to win 10 matches is incredible. Also, and I'm glad they're in there.
Right, third coach in 3 years for the Ravens, and they have some couple seniors, but that's a really young team. So this could be the start of something. Then Red Lion, we've seen them before, led by Morgan Mendick, and they have Caroline Capps who can really hit, and Emma Betters. That's some experience there at Red Lion. It's going to be a battle for the Lions and the Ravens, and that should be a good one.
And Red Lion had a great week, beating Delmarva Christian, and followed that up with the win against DMA. So they seem to be on a low roll heading into this tournament.
Come in hot, and it's going to be it could be a good night for Red Lion. The winner, if it's Red Lion or St. Thomas More, where do they go? Well, they got to go play Ursuline, and that is no easy task. The defending state champions. The gym's loud. The girls are crazy, and they love their Raiders, and they're going to be ready to go. We saw Ursuline plenty of times this year that's a tough assignment for whoever has to go play there.
Yeah, like you said, a tough gym to play in, and the Raiders seem to be getting healthy and are clicking on all cylinders as the tournament's getting ready to start.
That's right. They just got Corinne Fury back 2 matches ago, and they have they have a lot of talent. We have to name every player on the roster if we wanted to go through the talent on the Raiders. So congratulations to Ursuline, your 3 seed. Next is 18 versus 15, Appoquinimink out of Flight A, and Indian River from the Henlopen South, the regular season champions. Congratulations to the Indians. I believe finished with a record of 12-3, and Appo at 10-5. Don't know much about Indian River. I know they have Rachel Ehlers as their big hitter, so she's going to have to match up with the Appo front line. Appo's got some size, so we'll see what happens in this one. That's going
to be a good matchup. I think both teams have some height, and it's going to be a fun match there.
Yeah, and that's a fairly even. And 18 and 15 should be an even matchup. They will get number 2, Archmere, the Auks, the second-seeded team in the tournament. Great year for Archmere, 14-1. The one loss to Padua. They beat Ursuline in a 5-setter. They are a talented team. They're well coached, and they're looking to get back to the Bob. They missed out last year, and I've talked to the girls, and they're hungry to get back there.
Yeah, and they play some great defense. They're a great defensive team. So, and they also have some hitters.
They do. And that's going to be at Archmere. If you haven't seen a game at Archmere, it's a sight to behold. It can get really loud and nuts in there. And so this is Archmere, and next Saturday, 11-3. That's the second round. So let's move on to the 16 versus 15 matchup.
16 versus 17.
16 versus 17. I'm trying to change the tournament all by myself. This is a Henlopen North battle. Cape Henlopen and Dover. These teams know each other well, and this game will be at Caesar Rodney, so neither team has to travel too far. The Senators, I believe, for the first time. In fact, I looked at the brackets available online. Dover's not in there, so it's been at least 12 years since they've been in the tournament. Congratulations to Dover, 11-4. Cape Henlopen back. I got to commend the job that our good buddy Tyler Coop has done there. He's beefed up that schedule big time. It's paid off with a lot of bonus points for Cape, and they finished the season at Conrad on Friday. So this should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and like you said, they battled just a couple weeks ago with Cape Henlopen beating Dover, so it's a rematch. Normally, you like to see some rematches in the early rounds.
That's right, and this should be a good one. The winner's traveling to Wilmington. We know where they're going. They're going to Salesianum to play your number 1 seed, the Padua Pandas. Unbelievable job this year by the Pandas. Worked in a lot of new starters, a lot of experience. The big hitter in Jess Molin. They have talent all over the court, and they played well at Salesianum last year, and they'll be back again this year at Sally's next Saturday night. We've seen the Pandas plenty of times. What can you tell us about Padua?
Yeah, they're strong. Another great job by that team this year. Like you said, they mixed in some new starters, but Jess Molin and the rest of the team played really well. Their only loss was they lost to an out-of-state team, but their only in-state loss was to Ursuline on Thursday night.
And we had that one on 302. And just a couple of house cleaning things. I believe tickets are available at statechamps.com. I think statechamps.com. And, well, that's all I'm going with. And any games that we stream, I believe, will be on the NFHS network powered by 302 Sports. We're not sure where we're going yet. Keep your eye on our social media sites. We're going to hit the next one. Oh, look at that. Nick Halliday. Great job, Nick. I'm going to back out. Nobody wants to see me when we got this here. So there's your bracket. Starts Thursday night at the homes of the 9 through the 12 seeds, and then continues on Saturday at 1 through 4 at those sites. There'll be doubleheaders both nights. And then we have the quarterfinals, which will be next Tuesday the 6th. The semifinals, one of my favorite nights of the year, St. Mark's
absolutely.
On the 8th of November. And the championship and consolation, one of the, I believe, the only consolation match in any of the DIAA sports, will be Monday, November 12th, right here in this beautiful building, the Bob Carpenter Center. And we'll have it for you on the NFHS network. And what else do we have to say about this volleyball tournament? Stick out to you?
Oh yeah, and it's a loaded field and a lot of great teams in there. You're going to see a lot of great matchups all around, every round, and I can't wait. This is my favorite time of the year.
We should mention before we go, we'd like to thank Tommy Neubauer and the committee chaired by Nancy Griskowitz from St. Mark's. for allowing us to come down here and do this, and for all the ADs and coaches that gave us access throughout the year for our preseason show and for all the games that we were able to stream. It was an arduous process next door here as they worked out who's playing where, and I'm glad I wasn't involved with that.
Absolutely.
And we thank you for your patience and for tuning in tonight. You can watch this anytime you want on YouTube, and we will be, I know I'll be somewhere Thursday night. I'm not sure where, but we'll be somewhere, and I got a lot of volleyball in my future.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be a great tournament.
Once again, thanks for tuning in. For Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Len Evans and Nick Halliday, really the brains behind the operation there. We'll see you next time on 302sports.com. Have a good night, everybody.